when we talk to parents about their children's dietary intake, we always discuss milk. And based on their milk intake, I regulate their milk as far as percentage of, the American Academy of Pediatrics used to recommend whole milk from age 1 to 2 years of age. Now we look at their body mass index. So we look at their height for their weight at a year of age, and if it's above the 85th percentile, I'll start off on 2% milk, and then I'll work my way down. And so then I see them back at 15 months, and then if their weight is still above that 85th percentile, then I'll go down to 1% milk. So we're regulating that. But it's really important for kids to have low-fat milk. We have so many other sources of fat in our diet that we don't need the whole milk like we used to. And so I think going over the body mass index or the height for the weight with the parent on each well-child visit lets them see how their child is growing, and if their chart is going up, it really makes it click that maybe I do need to make an intervention now when they're 2 versus when they're 15. The other thing is sweetened beverages. The American Academy says 0 sweetened beverages. And so when children are young, I think it's easier to help the parents realize that they don't need fruit juices. I'd much rather have them have a banana or an apple, having a fresh piece of fruit versus a fruit drink, which is just empty calories. So I really talk to them about just giving their child milk or water. And starting it at a young age, then that's what they expect. They won't desire that sweetened beverage.
You know, sweetened beverages at a young age, I think, is never a good idea. I think, you know, like I said, milk and water really, I do see, you know, toddlers that are, you know, having soda or sugared beverages, and, you know, personally, I think if they can make it to kindergarten without having a sugared beverage, I think that that's success. So I think that that's really important, the thing to start talking about, you know, as early as 9 months. You know, they really don't need to have anything other in their formula or their breast milk. Sometimes a little bit of water is okay when you're starting to introduce a sippy cup, but then during the toddler years, if you're going to do juice, it should be no more than 4 ounces of a juice a day, and I really try to encourage them to water it down if they're going to have it. But I really tend to discourage juice and other sweetened beverages for kids throughout childhood.
Ah, that is your happy face.
Juice has been very sort of oversold as something nutritional that babies need and you want to give, and it takes a bit to sort of reverse that trend. I think with families that is not the case. It's a lot of extra sugar that the kids don't need.
When you go to the grocery store, there is an entire aisle of juice and juice products. And I think a lot of it is just the exposure and what they see, and wow, if there's a lot of it, it must be a good thing. And I think also too, when we look at those types of things, a lot of it is the serving size. When we see a lot here in our clinic, you know, we ask the kids, well, how big are your glasses? And more often than not, they're at least probably 12 to 16 ounces. And so a lot of it is also the serving sizes, I think.
And that's what I talk to the parents about. I talked about empty calories. The juice, really, they just don't need it. And it can contribute to weight gain. And that really, if you get your child started on milk and water, then that can help them, that they won't desire that as they get older. I also talk to them about it from a dental caries perspective. You know, the fruit juice just sits there on their teeth, and then they can have more dental caries because of that. And so that's where milk and water are much better.